Well, hello. Welcome back to a brand new episode of DUD Spud. I'm Maniacal Mac. Today's movie we're going for came out in 1988, and it's called Black Roses. Never seen this one before. Semi-aware of it. I get mixed up with another one. It's another horror film where, like, it's got a similar thing. Like, you know, it's like metal themed, but like demons are taking over. Why can't I remember that one anyway? But this is where slightly get mixed up. I have not seen this one, and as I said, the premise is basically it's like a metal band, and apparently it's like demons just posing as this metal band to, you know, just do demon things, I guess. Main reason I'm watching it, you know, I had a little look at the trailer. I was like, yo, look at that rubber puppet. Look at that. Look at that. You know, Dud or Spud's got to be done, innit? You know what I mean? It's not like an Italian horror, sadly, you know. When it was Black Rose, like, oh, please tell me it's an Italian one. Sadly, it's not. But, you know, still get a laugh, innit? You know, potentially. If you have seen this film, what did you make of it? If you've got anything to suggest, let me know. Otherwise, won't say too much on the intro. Let's just get into Black Roses from 1988. It just opens up. Okay, so everyone just thinks they're role-playing it, eh? Like, you know, kind of like a Slipknot thing. Or Gwar, innit? They're more like a Gwar. Also, I just fucking had a thought, and I didn't even think about this, which was an obvious thought, because this happens in so many of these films. What you tend to find is, like, the rock band they got in or whatever, it's actually a genuine band, and they're like, how do we promote a band? Let's make a horror film. What was it? That film, Studio 666, which, they all done that band, didn't it? Like, Foo Fighters, weren't it, I believe, funny enough. It's like, they done a fucking horror film. Mate, this shit, they were doing this back in the 80s, mate, like, you know what I mean? But that's a fun film, if I remember right, Studio 666, but it's taking this premise, isn't it? And I love that, you got all these demons going, it's me against the world! It kind of is, because, you know, most of the world, unless you're a Satanist, like, well, I don't know, actually. Again, this is one of them things. In 88, most people weren't a Satanist, they'd be against you. 2026, most people there'd be like, yes, yes, transform me in some way, yes! No, I've just watched too many Italian horror films, and I want to do the scene when he goes, no, please! Oh, he's doing like, no, but he's not going, no, please!
Pathetic.
So by opening a door, he unleashed them all. They all became, like, possessed, I guess. Yeah, we just cut away from that. Don't worry about the whole town which have been infested by fucking things. Is this what's going to happen? Because I'd be sick. This film's been on for, like, less than 4 minutes. Wow. What? Oh, it's just the intro. I thought they were actually trying to convince us that was an effect.
Ah, go on.
That mullet is insane. And I don't mean in a bad way, like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of envious of it, to be honest with you, like, you know what I mean? But you can only pull this off in the 80s. Anytime, like, even, like, okay, maybe there's been a few, but most people who try and pull it off these days, it's like, you just don't do it right. There's just something, like, back then, they look messier, which is better. So this is like first thing in the morning because they haven't even gone to fucking school. He's drinking a fucking can and having a smoke and it's daytime. Like, nothing wrong with that.
Gotcha.
Look at that moustache. Like, another thing about the 80s that's, I don't know, like, something about the 80s, like all these looks that people are trying to pull off now. I don't know, you do it now and I just think you're a fucking idiot. But something about the 80s, they managed to pull it off. I don't know what it was.
Every Sunday, good God-fearing people.
I like how the teacher, he's blocking the one guy who's like the son's director and he's blocking him. He's like, Dad, you said I was going to get in this film somehow. I know you said I didn't have a talent, but at least I was going to get in it. He's just kind of like, get me in camera shot, come on.
Hypocrites, right.
Almost reminds me of years back when I did an extra on a set for a Wesley Snipes film. It was hilarious. And like on the film, we're all supposed to be reporters, and I literally looked directly into camera like that, and they kept it taken.
Covered, he's got cover on him, he's got cover. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, it's like maybe the parents commit. You're right. Oh, maybe not. So corny and cheesy, but fairly entertaining.
Try to shake us up a little bit. It's very nature.
You had the one Karen woman going, listen to these lyrics, I'm tearing down the walls of hell, and all this shit. And actually spitting bars, like. And then he's coming on going, it's only a bit of rock and roll, don't fucking worry about it. So he's the based one, although technically he'll get you killed in this film, but fuck it. There's some really good metal out there, like, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
What's bugging you anyway?
Why is he fucking just running off ahead of her and, like, acting like a 4-year-old kid when he's, like, about, I don't know, 20 odd?
I don't know.
In school knows that you and he are.
I mean, look at this. Look at this!
That's not true.
Hey! Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Working for my father, cutting friggin' hair.
This guy's like, oh, why won't you be with me? And he's walking ahead, not even making eye contact, acting like a woman, like, and you're surprised why she's not attracted to you?
Ha! Gay!
Even get the sway here.
Dad, did you see how pathetic his throw was? Why is this guy acting like a woman now?
I don't know.
Look at this. He's apparently gone into a store to steal it. What? They sell you, like... So if I was in a store and I looked and had all paint leaking out of it, because he's opening it now, that's how they sell it in the store. It's like, yeah, this is brand new, mate. Not used or nothing dodgy there, like, you know? Do you want to travel 1,000 miles down the road to get the next fucking paint? That's the thing about this thing. It's just the middle of nowhere, this town. You can make up your own rules. Oh, what? Got any milk, mate? Yeah, 10 quid. What, for a bottle of milk? Do you want to spend 50 quid in petrol to get it down the road? You could be, like, so, like, elitist in these towns. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the corruption's just waiting to happen, innit?
What about taking...
He's like a blend between Sutherland from Body Snatchers
Tough on you.
and that dude who was in Prince of Darkness. It's like
It's real confining, isn't it?
a blend of both of them, isn't he? See that guy then? Like, that guy doing that, he's experienced in doing that. Based on the way he dressed, I'll make that assumption.
Ha! Gay!
Wait, I'll come with you.
What? You're gonna go within to the toilet? I thought you were into women, mate. What the fuck? Look at this guy. He's supposed to be a demon. He looks like the lost member from that fucking band Wham, doesn't he? Like, well, there was 3 of us originally, you know that, like. That mullet's incredible, like, you know what I mean? Hats off. Hats off, literally, because you want to see the mullet, like. And I love this. They're, like, expecting this, like, pretty edgy band, and they're, like, almost like a Christian band. Do not be amazing, because this is 88, so this would be impossible, but it would blow my fucking mind if out of nowhere he just becomes rugged intellect. And I gotta always mention that name, because every time I speak to people who are like, oh, I know all about rap, oh, who the fuck? Every time, who's a rugged intellect? You know about rap? Yeah, check this, like, clip out.
Modified genetic chromosomes with enhanced testosterone and kill Caesar and conquer Rome. Fuck your pagan morals, my paranormal vocals will scourge burn the yokos of nobles, and yokels and Constantinople, empire of Byzantine. I intervene on heaven's mezzanine, that's where the terror gleams. I see corpses of fools like killing dreams. Ancient antiquity, equivocally pressing for equity and social remedies to steadily wipe out the enemy.
And tell me, if that just came on here, like, revving to rap or not, you wouldn't be like, what the fuck, that's sick.
Lindy Hop?
They're talking about, oh, she's they're a bit loud, but, you know, they don't seem to be harmful. And he's like, every generation had them. This song here is literally the generation she grew up in. It's like, so what I think in the edit, like, in the original filming, they were supposed to be playing metal still, like, but just, like, a bit calmer. I'm guessing, because there's no way you intended this and you go, this is a bit loud, not my thing. This is exactly what old Karens listen to. But he was just deceiving them, so all the teachers fuck off and go, they're fine. Not stay around at all.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, look at that. He's just kind of staring him out going, fuck off, so I can turn this into a fucking rave fest, baby. Start handing out the drugs and shit. Oh, yeah. There it is. The second the doors close, like. And now they're all in, like, leather and topless in front of kids, technically. Even though they're all the actors are at least 20, but, you know, the idea.
Pedo!
What?
Pedo!
I'm not a pedo, and if I was, you'd be safe, you tubby little ginger cunt.
What Mr. Whitman think of what you've done with your life?
This is so funny, right? They've had that one concert. Keep in mind, they say it's over a period of a few days, so it's not a one-off concert. And, like, all the teachers fucked off, and as they did, they kind of turned into He-Man, like, what's that fucking band? YMPD He-Man shit. So one event turned all the kids into the attitudes you have now. So there is, like, some social messaging to this. I was like, is this, like, for or against? Because if it's, like, against, like, you know, rock culture and all this thing, it's kind of lame. But at the same time, it definitely had negative effects. Like, you know what I mean? As every fucking thing does. Like, you know, everything you think is cool really has negative effects in a way, like, you know what I mean? Because it's all planned that way to come across good, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so basically I think it's social messaging, like, for attitude to kids because of, like, the culture, which is true. Not to sound like an old fucking man, it is true, but it's cheesy the way they fucking done it, you know? Fair play, though, we did have it first, and you grabbed the fucking vinyl off him, so yeah. It's like, mate, this'll be, like, in 20 years, mate, I'll sell it on eBay for fucking, like, £100,000, like. Yeah, it's worth a fight for that. But yeah, fair play, go on, like, keep in mind, it's supposed to be a horror film. Are you gonna, like, kill someone and people die yet, or... No, you just film. I thought he was gonna, like, backbreak him.
Pathetic.
Mill Basin's like
I love how he's supposed to be metalhead and he's got a glass of fucking milk, like... And he's like, man, this place is lovely. I love the place. You know, that is like how demons act in here. They act all nice to, you know, deceive you. But it's like just cheesy. That's all I gotta say. It is cheesy, like.
you know, social and environmental concerns.
Yeah. This is quite funny, this scene. He's like, yeah, people just misunderstood our music. You know, we got social messages, environmental messages, like, burn down the world, destroy everything, take the soul for yourself. Really nice messaging for the youth of today.
I guess so.
Are we not going to talk about his wig? Well, I just did, but also, why the fuck's he dressed almost like Freddy Krueger if he was sponsored?
I don't know.
Yo! This dude, yo, that guy, he's in loads. But one of his biggest things is, yeah, it's Sopranos, but he's been in loads. He's in this film?
Yeah, this is the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy.
Pirates and faggots.
Did you hear that? 80s, love it. Ah, the music turned itself back on. Keep in mind, we're about 30 minutes into this film now. Besides the intro, no one's died or nothing. They're gonna kill him off because, like, there's no way... Even though this is an early film, he's a big actor, isn't he? I reckon they were like, mate, we're gone for the day. Ah, that vinyl's sick. Look at that. Ah! Go on, start scratching. Yeah. Ah. Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, good question. The hand puppets are coming out. Here we go. This is why I saw the trailer. Puppets, finally. Ah, he's just like, ugh. Why is he laying there? Oh yeah, I watch Italian horror films. No, please. So it's like, gonna eat his face, eat his guts? Are we gonna get some gore? I don't know. No, we just got him looking kind of sleepy. Oh, no, he's grabbed his face. Oh no, my face! Oh fuck! He's not gonna suck him into the speaker, is he? Because physically that would never work. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, right, so they got a shadow and he got sucked into a speaker, alright? Okay!
Fucking embarrassment.
I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was maybe expecting at least like a spray of blood, maybe an arm, a plastic leg just flying about the place. Like not a single drop of blood. Okay? Well, it just cut to this, you know, like going Damien, like a fucking ritualistic cult. It didn't even show them, like, midway through the show, go, oh, let's turn this in. Or they were doing that before as they were chanting, I guess, but... Just turn it into rubber puppets, mate. Come on.
Come on! Bad! Come on! Bad! Come on! Come on!
Ah, look at that! Finally! Shit's happening! People are turning into rubber puppets and stuff. And no one else gives a fuck. Ah! Look at that! He just kicked the guy off stage. Nice. Give him the Duke Nukem boot, bro. So he got his window smashed. These two are clearly standing there where they can be seen. And he just ignores them?
What the fuck?
Oh damn, man, the whole place is turned into a place full of metalheads, man. People are like drinking, robbing people, getting off, and it's turned chaotic, man.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
To be honest, I'd love to go to one of these outlaw places. Like, I'd make sure I knew beforehand, because I'd come in as the stranger and like, hey boy, do you know the rules to our town? Before he finished the sentence, I stabbed him in the neck and go, I fucking know the rules, son, and I'm here to change them. You know what I mean? He'd be like, oh fuck, hypothetically, you know, anyone know a small town that's doing all this by any chance, or?
What the fuck?
Right, like, basically, he's coming to a woman to moan. He goes, you don't care about my students. I really do. Why? Nothing to do with you, not a teacher for the woman. And then she specifically goes, what about that one little, like, you know, the student who, him and her have got, like, a bond.
You know, sometimes I find myself...
And, on that note, storyline-wise, dodgy, because age-wise, she's technically about 15, 16, you know?
Pedo!
I'm not a pedo, and if I was, you'd be safe, you tubby little ginger cunt.
And he got a bond. But the actress is like, I don't know, 25 and quite hot. So in the terms of films, who gives a fuck? But at the same time, this one about the 80s is so stupid, like, you know what I mean? Let's get some hot adults acting as kids, and then... Maybe that's a psyop. Yeah, that must be some kind of psyop, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of fucked when you think about it, isn't it? Anyway, they've had an argument, so I don't know what the fuck that scene was about. Pointless. But I guess to introduce this character just to die off, hopefully, because we need another death, for fuck's sake. Okay, so some naked woman's turned up, like, you know what I mean?
Respect.
Can't see her face, but based on her body, I'll give her a chud. Just don't turn out to be some dude, man, because that'll fuck me up. That kid's the best actor so far. The mighty Batman, I'm gonna throw you into the fire. Oh, fucking. And the dad's like, I literally bought you them today, and they were $5 each. What the fuck are you doing?
Jason, you still up?
Yeah, like, this is such a chill dad. I would, like, you know, don't get me wrong, I'd be quite chill, but I'd be like, dude, like, don't chuck him in the fire. You want to play with him again, right? You know what I mean? But he's just like, how could you do this?
I don't know.
To your toys. The bad guys?
They were the bad guys! This is 1988, and he's throwing Superman in a fire before the plot where Superman turned bad. That kid is... probably, in this day and age, a psychic millionaire, told people their futures, I guess.
Oh, Thursday night bridge.
What happened to you? You were in a film once, when you, like, you must be really successful, like, but it's nothing to do with films, like. Go on, run over your own mum. Ah, go on. Here we go. She's moaning, and he's finally, there you go, something happened in this film, like, oh, he just kind of bumped her and she... Alright. The deaths in this film have been fucking shit. Fair play. If you can call them deaths.
Pathetic.
So, as you can tell with this, like, you know, all the kids are getting possessed because, like, you know, he's waking up with a woman who was part of the band. She disappears and, you know. But also, right in the very beginning of the film, which is the best part of it, when they're all, like, just running out, it was, like, right in the place infected. They did mention at some point in the film, past line, the guy goes, why would this rock band? Why would this be the first place they ever do a live gig? So the beginning of the film is how this is kind of going to be the last sequence, by the way.
Not quite.
Otherwise, they fucked that up.
Bet your ass.
Because they said they'd never done a gig before, like, you know. But yeah, anyway, like, all the parents now, they're getting corrupted because all the women are doing shit. And not, basically, all the kids are getting fucking corrupted and they're going to kill their own parents, basically, you know. That's what we're getting at now.
What's the matter, son?
I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad. He's going to shoot him. And a little... Like, he shot him like 5 times, and there's like a bit of paint splash, like an artist is doing that to a canvas.
I'm fucking embarrassment.
So she got her tits out and he had a heart attack. So amazing kills in this film.
Pathetic.
Rings around him. Damien.
Ah! Why are we talking about this way? We could talk about Damien and Satan. Damien. Right, so I've got a theory, right? This film is actually a real-life story that happened because they went, right, how do we get rid of these? Let's flood them with rap music instead. Like, that's not more deprived than fucked, is it? Like, some of it is really good, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, early stuff's really good, like, but... Even from the NWA days, isn't it? CIA got involved in that and they were like, let's fuck up the youth and that. And I feel kind of bad because I used to do rap music.
To the scene, off my brain, the logical conscious will come with the same. Comically blow my brains. I'm Kurt Cobain, I'm showing no shame. I'll go in the blaze, to blow up the game. Knowing it's no, my joke is an ace. Hoping they grow and they conquer the pain. Controlling the omen, there's no to enrage. Going in flames, the Phoenix mix, broken away. I see it remain, seeing no reason that I can contain. The thoughts inside, they kind of deranged. I am a bane inside of your aim. I might be alike and it's likely to change. Type that is fighting, inviting your pain. I'm kind of dividing your spine from your frame.
It went off and not that was a reason, it was part of it, like, but... Rap music definitely went, woo, didn't it, like... But even from the day one, man, they were trying to infiltrate, like, you know what I mean? It's fucked. Everything is fucked. Ah! He was, like, talking to her about, how's your dad? And she's like, I feel like screaming at the top of my voice. Want to open a window and scream? He's like, yes, I thought about using therapy or screaming. Kind of a bullshit scene. She pushed him out. Another shit death, but there we go. Here we go. He was literally going, don't fuck up your studies. She goes, I don't care. He goes, well, I care, Julie. I like you. And she's like, I want more from you. So, you know, all of you are getting possessed and they're trying to tempt the older people. But you don't have to with this guy. There was always something like that going on between them, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, no. I think that was just a little too much.
Hey. Let's just chuck in our sign. If you've like read the Satanic Bible from Anton LaVey, which weirdly is a funny read, he's a very sassy guy, I'll give him that. But they talk about that. So there we go, you're the Black Roses, the chosen ones to flower evil, that's why it's called Black Roses, alright, you know. Self-explanatory in a way, but you know, they thought they'd have to make a point of it. Just to save the editing, right, so I'm just going to full screen it. But there's a scene here of a woman literally just, like, you can't see her face, she's cut off here. She goes, I'm not getting my head in, but she's got tits out and she's, for 2 minutes, doing this in a mirror. You know, I'm not complaining, but, you know, it's sufficient to the storyline, I guess.
You really do know how to take care of your old stepdad, don't you?
Oh, here we go. You know to take care of your old stepdad and, like... This is a second scene where they've like had like incest kind of things going on, you know? But yeah, smack him in the head with an ashtray. He actually deserves this, to be fair. I got no sympathy. Ooh, my stepdaughter, go on. Like, you know what I mean? Just because it's not blood, it's not wrong. Ugh, you know what I mean? Yeah, fucking kill him. And we get little bits of paint, fucking nothing kind of shit.
Pathetic.
Where is Julie?
She just talks about like the police have been because my fucking like, you know, my husband just fucking died and he's like, where's Julie? Where's Julie? She hasn't fucked him, has she? I want to, like, you know what I mean? He didn't even say sorry to her or like, oh fuck, my condolences. He's just like, where's your fucking stepdaughter? That's what I want to get. Fuck your husband being murdered by her. Where is she? Oh, I like the sound of that.
This is the definition of creepy.
Oh, teacher's pet.
Ah, okay. An actual stop, you know, they cut away, straight a fucking way. And this ain't a cut version or anything. I'm pretty sure.
Bullshit.
Nah, he fucked up there. You can see he didn't mean to do that. He just kicked the fucking thing. He's like, do you want to do another take? Nah, that'll do, mate. Fair play. He's like, oh, you're only a kid, this isn't right, while she's trying on with him. Like, she's actually doing the whole thing like, oh, I looked at you as like a father. She's got her tits out with all that. He's like, this ain't right and shit. Like, so,
There's nothing left to stop us from always being together.
there's nothing to stop us from always being together. He's gonna give in, and he...
Dido!
Yeah, look at her. She's going down. He's kind of like, I slapped her. Did you not get the blowjob first?
What an idiot!
Go on, she's going to be a demon. Come on.
Come on! Bad! Come on! Bad! Come on! Come on!
Ah, she's already bruised up, mate. Okay, this is what happens when you become a demon, apparently. Fine.
What?
Look at that! I thought this film was going to be full of this, but this is like 10 minutes left of the film. Ah, I smack you with a fucking tennis racket! Stop making a racket, I'll smack you with a tennis racket!
Now listen! That's called motherfucking bars, nigga! You know nothing about that!
Nah, now he's punching it! Okay, stabbed it with a broken chair, I think, yeah. No blood coming out, no.
Pathetic.
So he just murdered the little student that he loved. So not only is he like, you know, dodging that way, but he fucking murdered her too. How can no one see him? He's like crawling in. They're all like there. What the fuck?
Yeah, the attention to detail has been amazing.
Look at this. He's just like gasoline in a place and no one is apparently noticing. Oh, finally. You should have noticed straight away. This is... I know also you've splashed twice, so if you burn the whole place down based on that, that's dumb as fuck. Johnny, like, there's no way he gets out of this, right? Like, how can you? Because you can command, like, all these people to get you.
But wait!
Oh, he punched the one guy out.
Oh, you're good, Matt.
You're good? You managed to walk past a load of people, and because we're all fucking retarded and didn't notice, that makes you good. Alright.
What you do with my kids, you son of a bitch?
Imagine if he met John Wick, he wouldn't even have a chance to say that sentence, like. Ah, he's like, yeah, we all wear wigs, did you not notice? The 80s conspiracy, why are men wearing women's clothes and women's hair? Because it's all fucking artificial. Here we go, he's finally changing. I love shit like this. They just stare at them while they start doing weird shit like, look at me change. Are you impressed? Watch me. And he's like, you're the plastic doll, mate. You're all wearing Halloween props. Am I supposed to be impressed or...
I don't know.
Ah, look what the fuck he's turned into. What is this? It looks like a beta Doom enemy, like, before they released the Doom things. You're like, oh, it's just a work in progress, don't use it. We'll fucking use it. Now he's going to have a fight with him while everyone just stands. He's hitting him with a microphone. He's beaten up a demon from hell with a microphone. A padded microphone.
This sucks.
Yeah, me. It really sucks.
Okay. To be fair, right, if he was in his human form, technically weakened, he would have beat the fuck out of him, but when he changed into his ultimate form, he's at a disadvantage. It's like, I can't turn my neck, I can't throw a punch. That's right, you all stand in, stop him getting like the ultimate fucking weapon that's gonna work. Yeah, I kicked him in the balls, nice. I always appreciate when they do it in the film.
Respect.
Yeah, just let him walk by now, is it? No one's jumping in? I threw it to the fucking floor.
Woohoo! You like the freaky stuff, huh? That's cool.
Look at him, no one's doing nothing. They're all just like egging him on. Yeah, kill our master with a tiny flare. Look at them all just like, oh, wait. The flare can kill him? Well, we got fucking robbed here, didn't we? Fuck this. And now everyone's just gonna run out while they're still playing. Okay. And in the intro, I thought that was going to be a wraparound to this, like, but no, that was somewhere else, I guess, that happened, even though they said specifically they've never played anywhere else before, so the intro don't make sense. Oh dear.
A fucking embarrassment.
Like, you could just take your jacket off, what the fuck? Like, he's not even burning, he's just like, oh no, there's flames. I'm a demon from hell, and I'm scared of flames. That makes sense.
Fuck this. Fuck. Fuck. Did you see this? Look at this.
So even though they turned to a demon and everyone's got like loads of witnesses of this, they just continued on to do gigs, even though people are like, no mate, they were fucking demons. We burnt down a fucking school, like, you know, don't worry about that. Okay. Right, so that was Black Demons from 1988. Heavy metal horror film, if you want to put it in that genre, because it is a genre for that, like, you know. What to say about this one? Literally, right, the intro starts off quite strong, you're like, alright, and literally nothing happens till the last, like, 20 minutes of the film, at best. Most of it is just they go to a concert, there's a lot of social messaging, bollocks. Lame. Maybe one or two people start dying, but then, yeah, the death scene's like all shit. Someone gets hit by a car and flies like Superman. Someone gets thrown out of a window. No, you know, when they got blood, like, someone's literally just got a bit of paint and just slashing on a wall. It is a real letdown in that sense. Like, based on a trailer, again, it's not so much I'm watching this for the gore, but I was watching this for the cheesy factor, which is there, but not, like, you know, if you want to watch an 80s film, it's definitely an 80s film. But, like, something like The Goonies, watch that, because that's fun. This lacks that. It lacks any kind of fun. It was all over the place. You can absolutely tell certain scenes were chopped out. The way it was edited. They make a point of having a teacher and a young student who's, you know, technically age-wise, when doing the film, was old enough, but story-wise, that's dodgy. And then when she tries on him, he's like, no, even though he's technically flirting with her, but he tries to play off like a father role. Nah, fuck that. But there's literally a scene where the guy and his daughter, his stepdaughter, she starts rubbing him up, and he's like, oh, I like this, go on. Mum's not going to be home for a while, you know. And then he deserves to die anyway. But yeah, it was just kind of fucking shit, if I'm honest with you. Weren't a big fan of it. Positives were, there was some like cheesy, funny moments at the beginning, but nothing happens to the film for ages. It's more of like a social message drama film, and then like with about 20 minutes chucked in of what I was expecting the whole film to be. It's definitely a dud. Don't recommend it. It was kind of boring. It's another heavy metal horror film. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Someone please remind me. You'll probably know. I saw it years ago, but I remember it being way better than this. But yeah, don't really have much more to say. It was a bit of a letdown. I thought, like, you know, based on the trailer, I thought we'd get a lot more like, you know, just stupid like rubber puppets, but no, don't really come in till much towards the end, and when it does, it's shit, it's stupid. The guy walks through a whole fucking crowd, and when he's fighting people, they come in and they choose to stand back because it's convenient. Dumb, terrible writing. Can't recommend it. If you have seen this film, what did you make of it? If you got anything to suggest, let me know. Did you agree, disagree? let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I've been Maniacal Max, so till next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.